This series is about my sixth Ford Ranger. I've owned 6 of them over the years, and they were all the same: long box, V6, fleet. The fleet Rangers never had all the bells and whistles. It was just a truck. That was all I wanted. My first Ranger was a 1984, then I got an 87, then an 89, then a 93, and finally a 2007. This is an image of my 2007 Ford Ranger one day before it was sold, with 194,000 miles. And here it is setting next to the new Ranger, the 2022. It was special ordered as a super cab, 6-foot 1-inch box, vinyl floor, cloth seats, mud flaps, and the rear seat delete. Reading the Ford Ranger forums, I quickly realized that I'm not the only one that does not like the Ranger tailgate logo, the giant depressed letters. So I decided to do some more research, and I couldn't find anybody that had come up with a solution. So I decided to come up with one myself. So this is how I took the 22 Ranger tailgate and made it look like a 1990s Ford Ranger. First step in the process, I'm going to clean the tailgate with alcohol. Any wax, any of that rust coating that I had put on. Make sure all of that's off. And why am I doing it? I don't particularly care to show everybody within a quarter mile that I have a Ranger. I prefer the old style tailgates, so that's what I'm trying to duplicate. Okay, to start the process, I've got some, as you can see, I've got duct tape pre-positioned on the stainless steel. I'm going to be using Permatex Ultra Black gasket maker. Putting that in my Ryorby caulk gun. Set it to slow. And it starts working itself down the tube. Okay. There we go. Camera repositioned. Let's see if I can do this.
No camera trickery here. It's got to align with the end. Like that. The end like that. So now all I have to do is put some more tape on to hold it in position and wait for it to set up. And there it is, it's all pressed in place, and we just got to wait for tomorrow for it to set up. Well, now that we've got that Ranger logo covered up with that nice piece of 24 gauge stainless steel, we need to have a custom badge that goes along with that stainless steel, harking back 20-30 years ago for the Rangers. So what I've got is an original Ranger custom. So what I've got to do is, it's got tabs. Well, I'm going to take the tabs off because I'm going to just silicone it on just the way I did the stainless. And then you've got this black stuff that is the old glue apparently. So that's got to come off. So what I intend to do just like that, remove the tab down flush. So I'm going to get the other one, and then we're going to go to work on that old glue. So now with the tabs ground off, I've got to get this black out of here, at least get it down flush with the plastic. That's where my buffing tool comes in. That's a buffer. This is a brass wheel. See, it does a pretty good job of taking that down. You go in at a little bit of an angle, about a 45-degree angle, and it takes it down. Well, there's a third of it done already. Okay, there it is. It's down so that I can put the silicone and it'll stick. All I got to do now is I've got to make it look a little nicer because it's many decades old. It is a little dull. We're going to do that with some clear Rust-Oleum enamel. So we'll try to put some paint on this, some clear. I don't know whether you can see it on camera, but that looks a whole lot better. Okay, it's the next day, and I started to peel this up a little bit, so it looks like everything's stuck down. So what I'm going to do is just go down the length here, pulling this off. and then I can put the badge on. Okay, I'm making good progress here. Almost done. Turn the camera back on so that you can get a big reveal. You notice I'm peeling from the stainless to the truck. I don't want to run the risk of accidentally peeling it off, although I don't think it's going to come off. It's on pretty good. I've always had good luck with that Permatex black silicone. Okay, there it is. It looks almost factory, the way the old tailgates used to be. Now what I'm thinking is to take the Ranger Custom and put it roughly like that, because that's how it would have been way back in the day. And we'll use some more of the silicone seal and blue tape, and we'll hold it on. As you can see, I got my blue tape pre-positioned, and I got my caulk. The reason why I'm doing this is I was reading the forums, and there was a number of people that did not like the idea of having the giant Ford logo. And so nobody had a good idea what to do. So I decided I ought to be able to do it. It can't be that difficult. Now any caulk that squeezes out, I'll let it dry, and then I will just take it off afterwards. So I think we're going to go pretty much like that. And just to be safe, I'll take another piece and go right across there. Now there's a little squeeze out right here at the top, and there may be some under there, but when that dries, I will be able to cut that away with a razor blade, and I think it'll work.